I had to do two parts because I had someone come talk to me and I had to stop it. I thought I could pause it and then go back, but I guess I can't do that. Or I haven't figured it out yet. But anyway, use your equivalent. This is the second part, 25. Use your equivalent fractions. So now you're comparing them. And these symbols right here, I talked about this in class. These are called inequalities. So in case you see that word, you know what it means. I'm going to keep talking about that because I want everybody, inequality, I want everyone to understand that vocabulary word. A lot of my students last year would forget it, so I want to make sure I keep saying it over and over again. But you're going to use those inequality symbols to represent which one's greater or less than or equal to. So you could either do like what we said with the butterfly or cross multiplication, or sometimes you can use that benchmark that we talked about. You can say to yourself, okay, well, 3 out of 7 is not even half, is it? And 10 out of 14 is greater than half. So this one is less than half. This is greater than half. I know that half of 14 is 7, so 10 is greater than that. So I know that 10 over 14 has to be greater because he's greater than that half if I'm using benchmark solving fractions by doing the benchmark. Looking on the bench how close this is, closer to the 0, to the half, or to the whole. Another way to solve this, I'm going to erase this, is you could do the butterfly or the cross multiplication or McDonald's golden arches by going across diagonally. 7 times 10 is 70, and 14 times 3 is 42. So, of course, the 70 is greater. So 10 over 14 is greater. So you can use the benchmark or you can do the butterfly or cross multiplication to help solve these kind of problems. Let's take a look. Oh, does it matter? Look at number 30. 30 has an improper fraction. So what does that tell me about 4/9? We know 4 over 4 would be a whole. Oops, my bad. That one doesn't work for that one. Where did I see it? I saw it somewhere. Actually, there's none of these that have that. Never mind. I don't think. Let me look one more time. Nope, there's nothing that's improper. Never mind. Disregard what I just said. All right, let's take a look to the back side. Now the back side is kind of what we did the warm-up today. You can always refer back to your warm-up to take a look. And we know that the bottom number or the denominator is what the total amount of boxes, the whole. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I know it's out of 10. And if I count, I have a total of 5 highlighted or shaded. So it's 5/10. You can write this as a decimal. You can divide 10 into 5. Or you can realize, I told my students that if they saw 10 in elementary and the bottom, that means they're talking about dimes. And our dimes in money is usually right there to the right of the decimal. So it would be 0.5. If you look at the next one, again, it's out of 10. I think all of these are out of 10, so you should be able to solve all of these pretty easily. Again, you can look at the shaded part. That becomes your numerator, and then change it over to a decimal. So these are skills that you should have learned in 5th grade. They should be pretty easy to you. And I expect every single person to have their prep work done tomorrow, completed, and 100%. Also, parents, if you're watching this, the students received their graded tests back today. I had to recollect them to keep them in a file. We have to keep those on hand for conferences. But they wrote down their grade on their grade sheet, or they can tell you if they did not write it down. If you have any questions or concerns, or if they don't remember their grades, you can certainly email me at megan.whitaker@lwcharterschools.com or send me a message on Remind. Thank you so much and have a great night.